We give you glory as we honor you. We give you glory, Lord, as we honor you. You are wonderful. You are worthy, oh Lord. 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 We give you glory, Lord, as we honor you. We give you glory, Lord, as we honor you. You are wonderful. You are worthy, oh Lord. You are wonderful. You are worthy, oh Lord. You are wonderful. You are worthy, oh Lord. You are wonderful. You are worthy, O Lord. Ancients of days, as old as you are, as old as you are, you will never change. Ancients of days, as old as you are, as old as you are, you will never change. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, glorious God, we praise your name. We lay our and worship you. Oh, glorious God, we praise your name. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, glorious God, we praise your name. We Hi, Josie. Hi. Oh, hi, Hi, Rehema. Oh, Alice. Hi, Alice. How are you? How are you? How are you? How is everyone doing? Oh, Alice, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How is everyone doing? It is December. People, it's December. Like, can everyone hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, that's nice. Alice says she's doing great. We thank God. I just decided to come live today. Like just a form of thanksgiving, like just appreciating God. And I just talk about life and how far God has brought us. He's been so faithful. I can't believe it's the 1st of December. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Alice. I'm doing great. I am, by the grace of God, I'm doing great. I'm so happy this morning. I'm so contented. I just feel like it's time for us to just, before we get into the busy part of this month, the last 2 weeks of this month and this year, yeah, yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to be sure that somebody can hear me. Thank you. Yep. So I just said, let me come on live. Let's talk about life, things we are grateful for, the things, how far God has brought us. I know sometimes when it's end of the year, the devil can easily talk us into the things that we have not seen, that we're believing God for this year that we did not receive, and we miss out on counting the things that God has done. We really miss out on counting the things that God has done. He has been faithful. He has been faithful. We've been hearing of the coronavirus since 2020, and it's been crazy. Especially working in the human field, I have seen people died of coronavirus. I have seen people lost their job. Oh, thanks, Josie, for the thumbs up. I'm grateful. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, beautiful Joseph. So I was just thinking about it this morning. I'm like, God has been faithful. We are still here. We are still counted among the living, despite the things that we have not received. Maybe we are not where we want to. We hope to be by December 2021, but we're not where we used to be. We are not where we used to be, and for that we should be grateful. Even the Bible talks about contentment. A life of contentment is a great gain. Yeah. So have we all taken time to sit down and just evaluate our lives, look at how far we have come, look at the things that we would have done better, look at the things that would have done better, and really plan for 2022. I'm a very big believer of planning, like planning ahead, planning ahead. One of my pastors used to say, failing to plan is planning to fail. So this is the time before we get into the busyness of December and just get carried away by the festivities and everything, the eating, the food, the gifts. Yeah, let's take time to just look at our life. Look at your financial life. Look at your social life. Look at your family life. And then most especially, look at your spiritual life and see where you are at. And see where volume. Okay, volume clear. Okay, thank you. Rehema, thank you. I just wanted to be sure. Let's just take that time out to really evaluate our lives, look at where we are. I feel like for me, the biggest part of where I really need to evaluate my life and make things right is my spiritual life and my financial life. Yeah. I feel like 2021, those two areas, I really need to sit and really evaluate. Because if we don't, honestly, oh, hi, beautiful natural Mary. Hi, beauty. Hi, beauty. How are you? Yep. Happy new month. Happy new month. We are in the month of December. We're in the month of December. You guys are just so awesome. We are in the month of December. Happy new month, sweetheart. Happy new month to everybody. I'm just excited that we all are here. God has carried us this far. And we're just talking about looking at our life, evaluating our life, and seeing where we are at. Look at those things that you wanted to accomplish in 2021. If you didn't accomplish, why didn't you accomplish it? How can your life be better? How can you make things better in 2022? Because I feel like if God is giving us an opportunity to be alive every day, is because He wants us to be better. He wants us to fulfill purpose. He wants us to do great things. Yeah. There's a lot of greatness installed in us that God wants us to explore. It could be through your platform that God has given you. It could be maybe at your job place, in your family. He wants you to be different. He wants you to stand out. He wants you to be great. But sometimes we take limitations. Sometimes we look at our surroundings. Sometimes we look at things. We allow doubt and circumstances to blur us, to blur the vision, to blur the great plan. Sometimes we even doubt ourselves. God will lay a project in your heart and you feel like, oh, who am I? I'm too small for this project. Oh, who am I? So I just came on live to encourage us. Let's encourage ourselves and look at our lives and just be very more intentional as we walk into 2022. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what God has in store for all of us in 2022. Even on this whitey street, I'm excited. Like, I'm excited. Honestly, I think this week, I've been seeing a lot of people here on whitey street hitting your goals, getting the checks, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of positive energy and positivity happening, that even if you're like me, that you're not yet there, you're still working towards it, at least it gives you that joy. I always believe that when you're happy for others, when you're happy and you're seeing what is happening in others, it just reminds you that very soon is going to be your turn. And you just need to stay happy, need to stay supportive, not envious, not jealous, not disgruntled, but just be happy for others, because very soon it's going to be your turn. If God did it for other people, it means your turn is around the corner. Your case is not exceptional. Yeah. So what are the plans? Is everyone excited to? I don't know why I'm just excited to enter December. Like, I've just been, maybe it's because I've just been looking at how far God has brought us. God has brought me in particular. Not that a lot of special things happen. Or I got the car I wanted, or I bought the house. Yeah, there are a lot of disappointments in life. In this definitely, remember, I agree. It's very important to be happy for others. It's very important, honestly. It is very important. It is. It is. It opens door for your own blessing. It opens door. A contented heart, a happy heart, a joyful heart. Even the Bible says it is with joy that we draw from the wells of salvation, which means it is with joy that we tap on everything that God has for us. So we need to be joyful, not just for ourselves, but for others. Be happy for others. Be happy for others. I've seen people who were struggling with childbearing, and when they see other people giving birth, having children, and they were happy, the birth give, they celebrated with them, they connected to their blessings, and before they knew it, it was their turn. God honored them. God blessed them with their own child. Yeah, so we need to learn to be happy. Yeah, in life, isn't that how? Like, I always say, sometimes I say we need to learn to be joyful. I was just talking about this last night. Yeah, we need to learn to be joyful. I feel like joyful is the good word, because when you're joyful, joy is it's a spring that comes within you, right? The happiness comes from the happenings around you. Happiness is temporary. Happiness is like, okay, if you get that car, then you're happy. If you don't get that job, then you're sad. But I feel like the best word is said to be joyful. Be joyful in everything. Even the Bible talks about being joyful. Yeah, it's the fact that you are joyful. It's not because you don't have challenges. It's not because your life is perfect. It's not because you have everything that you wish for. It's just because you decide, you choose to be a contented person. You choose to see the positivity in life. You choose to see every opportunity, every blessed day as a blessing, than looking at the things that you don't have. Sometimes I tell myself, I'm like, if I'm complaining, if I have to complain about the things I don't have, what about those who are in the mortuary? Like, what about those who are in the mortuary? What about the rich people who are in the hospital on oxygen? If they could give away their wealth to get your life, just the breath in your lungs, they will. So people have money, but they can't buy their life. They're in a condition where even life support cannot even help them. The fact that we are alive, we need to be joyful. We need to be joyful and be excited. Be expectant. The Bible says the expectation of the righteous shall not be cut short. Be expectant. Know that every blessed day, God is set to do a new thing. The fact that He has kept you alive is because He's set to do a new thing upon your life. We need to be joyful. Count your blessings. I know most often, especially at the end of the year, we are burned out, emotionally burned out, spiritually burned out. We are all tired. We are just crawling to cross the line. But in that tiredness, choose to be joyful. In that tiredness, choose to say, oh God, I'm grateful. Father, I thank you. Just thank God for everything. Thank God for your family, for your children. You have a lot of friends who are believing God for children. They haven't even had children, but God has blessed you with beautiful children. God has blessed you with a job. God has blessed you maybe with a husband, with a wife. You have a roof over your head. There are many people on the street who are homeless. There's somebody out somewhere in the world who doesn't have even one meal, but you're having 3 square meals. There's somebody out there who wish your life is a prayer point to them, and they are praying to be like you. Most of us, I feel like most of us, we don't sometimes, because of the things around us, the low self-esteem we have, the insecurities we have, we don't know how much we are a blessing to our society. We don't know how much we inspire people. There are many people, Tammy, looking at you and just admiring you. Even though sometimes we don't see anything in us, you are like, who am I? There's somebody out there admiring you, the way you walk, the way you talk, your mannerism, your personality, the way you carry yourself, the way you do things. There's somebody out there that you're inspiring indirectly. There's somebody out there, your life is touching them. There's somebody out there that you are their inspiration. Their life is encouraging them. Sometimes it's your children. They are looking on to you. They always say that children do what we do, not what we say. They see everything we do. They do what we do, not what we say. Yeah. So how are you creating that environment of peace, of joy around your home so that everyone can blossom? Your children can learn from you, that they can become what they want to become. They are strong. They have potential. They can achieve what they want to achieve in life. They always see it from you as a parent. They always see it from you as a parent. So it's the 1st of December. Tell me, what plans do you have this December? Where are you going to? Are you inviting me over? Are you taking me to Jamaica for a Jamaican vacation trip? What plans do you have, Tammy? What plans do you have? How are we entering? How are we? Tammy say low. Jamaica is one of my destinations. I don't have any plans yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't too. I was planning to go to. In Canada, we have like the Aboriginals, the natives of Canada, the Indians who are the first ones who migrated in Canada, and apparently they discovered the land. So I have co-workers who are natives. I was planning to drive with my co-worker to go to. I want to put up my tree today. Tell me, do you know that's one thing I've never done? I've never owned a Christmas tree. Maybe it's because I live alone. I've never owned, but I admire those who do it and they post on YT. I really, hi, Auntie Mabel, hi. Hi, welcome to today's live. Happy 1st of December. Yay, I'm excited. Happy 1st of December. Abel Mabel, happy 1st of December to Mabel. I'm just excited. I just came on to just thank God for everyone. Thank God for life. Thank God for you guys, for your love, your support, your encouragement. Just bless the name of God. God, it has been a journey. It has been a journey, and I'm grateful that God has kept us alive, us all, despite everything going on in the world, the pandemic. I think we are now on the 5th wave. There's a new one that, oh, it's a 5th COVID wave coming up. I think they began saying it yesterday. Why they name it 5th or 6th or 7th, or as long as God is on the throne, He'll keep keeping us alive. Yeah. Yeah. So I was telling oh, Joseph was like, I don't have any plans for December. Oh wow. I was thinking of going to one of these apologies. I'm not able to chat much because I'm at work. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. I appreciate you hopping in despite the fact that you are at work. Thank you so much. God bless you. God really bless you. So I was thinking of going to, they have like, so when the whites, just like Africa, right? When the whites came into Canada, then they pushed all these natives, these aboriginals into the suburbs, into the, like, you guys can't believe that there are places in Canada, there was no drinking water. They have to take trains and planes to carry food to those areas where these natives are. They live like, remember back in Africa in those days with our grandparents, they live on fishing, farming, hunting is what they do. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I'm grateful. So these natives, fishing, farming, hunting is what they do for their livelihood. Most of them have never come to they have never been to the city. They are afraid of whites because of what the whites did to them, just like what they did to us when they came to Africa. They created schools, like boarding schools, and they seized some of these native children from their parents in those days and put them in these boarding schools. And some of these children died, some of them were maltreated, some of them were starved. So this native always have conflicts with whites, with anybody with race. I want to go visit them. I just want to go to a reserve. Most of the reserves are always far from town. Like I said, when the whites came to Canada, when the Europeans came to Canada, they pushed the natives to the very suburbs, to the dungeons, and then they took over the cities. So if you see natives, you go to your reserve to really experience the life that they are living. You have to travel like 16, 25 hours from the city to go to these reserves. And just like your story is just like African colonial story. If you did African history, that's what happened to the natives here in Canada. The Europeans came with alcohol. Most of them are on alcohol. Most of them are on drugs. Most of them are not educated. They have their native language. They have Cree, and yeah, they have native language to speak. Most of them. It's now that some of them are going to school and they are trying to see how the government can compensate them for their land and other things. Yes, they have social amenities the government have put in place, but there is a very long way for them to go. Most of these people are on drugs. Most of these people, they kill themselves, they overdose. Yeah, as long as many people are scared to go to the reserve, but I want to go to the reserve. I want to see what it is like living as a native. So one of my co-workers is going home this Christmas. I want to follow her and just be able to talk to them, experience their livelihood, just like what Amaya is doing in Africa, right? Visiting African countries, going to the roots and experiencing their culture and what they stand for. That's what I want to do this Christmas. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully it works out well. I want to travel with my co-worker. It says 16 hours. But when I tell people, most people are scared because of the guns, the drugs in all these reserves, and the fact that they are not really, some of the reserves are not really visitors friendly. Especially when you're a novice, when you're not one of them. But I'm hoping that I want to go with my co-worker. Yeah, if I go, I'm gonna take videos, I'm gonna do blogs, and I will share on my YouTube. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That's the first plan. The second plan, if that doesn't work because of the snow, the weather, driving was 16 hours. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to travel down to Calgary. I have my family in Canada. I'm going to visit them for Christmas. So that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. I want to explore. I want to do something different. I wish I could travel and I've come to America or Europe and just visit some of you guys. Yeah. Yep. So how is the Whitey Street? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Please, it's Christmas. It's a time to share. It's a time to be contented. Yeah, that's something I want to do. I just really want to visit this native. You see how what Amaya is doing, right? Traveling to African countries and exploring African cultures. I really want to visit this native and just because these people live like us. They still use fire. They still go hunting as a means of survival. They go fishing as a means of livelihood. They use animal skin to make their own shoes. to make their own clothes. Even I saw one baby carrier, like this baby carrier they make, oh my God, with animal skin. It was so beautiful and it's handmade. I saw what it called, there's a bag they make to wrap your babies, to keep the babies warm. Like the bag, it like, I don't know if you guys have seen this baby photo shoots where kids are wrapped in a certain way that your hands are inside and they're just so comfortable. These people have a bag that they put your children inside. Yeah, and they put your children inside, they wrap your young babies, and the babies, they just lie very comfortable and straight, and they are just like, it's just so comfortable and warm. Like, I really want to see things like that. They make their own shoes. They really live like how our great grandparents lived back in Africa. They are very, yeah. They also have chiefs. They have chiefs in the reserves, just like we have chiefs back home. They have chiefs in the reserve. What else do they do? Yeah, they really. So I really want to visit them and just experience the reserve life. But there is a bad side to it. The bad side to it is the safety. It's the safety. There are a lot of bad things happening in the reserve. There are a lot of children being raped, abused, drug, alcohol. Yeah. So when I tell people that I want to go to the reserve, most people are like, "How? Wow, it's scary, but it's something I want to do." Sometimes if you don't go close, right, you only hear from what the city narrative. It's just like those who are in America, those who are in Europe, they only hear of Africa by narrative, by stories laid down to them, and they see Africa like one dungeon, like one. Somebody asked me, "Oh, in Africa, I heard it from Africa. I know a Kenyan girl from Africa. Are you guys related?" Man, I'm like, Cameroon and Kenya. Africa is not a country, it's a continent. But even in this 2021, they are still asking such questions, which just shows that people are not versed. People don't want to learn. People just want to pick up negative narrative. And some people be like, "Oh, you're from Africa. I heard there's so much war in Africa." I'm like, really? "Oh, you're from Africa. I heard there are lions in Africa everywhere." Sometimes I just said yes. When I used to go to school, I used to ride a lion to school as a means of transport. "Do you guys have houses in Africa?" I said, "No, we live on trees." Hi, Raymond Bless. Hi. Thanks for coming. Hi, how are you today? Welcome. It's the 1st of December. Welcome. It's a brand new month. Happy new month. Happy new month. How are you doing? So we're talking about contentment, talking about what are some of the things that you want to sit down and look into your life and make amends, make plans, just reevaluate your financial life, your social life, and most especially your spiritual life, so that you can make a difference. You could have a better 2022. Because if we happy new month, sweetheart, happy new month. If we keep doing the old things, then we don't expect to have new results. We need to do things different to be able to get different results. So I was just encouraging us, and we're just encouraging ourselves that walking into the new month and the new year, before things really get busy at the end of the month, the last 2 weeks of December, we know we have a lot of Christmas festivities, parties, New Year festivities. What are some of those things that we want to sit down and just go back to the drawing board? Go back to the drawing board and look into our lives. What are some of those things that we could do better? What are some of those things that we were afraid to do, that we want to boldly walk into them in 2022? Because fear is not of God. Fear is of the enemy. Most of us, the things that we are scared to do, maybe that's where God wants to command his blessing, but we are scared. Imagine the children of Israel, if they were scared to go through the sea that God parted, they wouldn't have experienced the miracle, the magnificence, the greatness of God. Because trust me, I feel like if it was in our generation, when God parted the Red Sea, that they should walk on dry ground, we would have still want to use science and our intellect to examine the situation. But sometimes it just needs faith. Sometimes it doesn't need overthinking. It doesn't need you understanding perfectly the whole picture, or you seeing the whole picture. If we all have to see the whole picture, they will never make it in life. Nobody sees the whole picture. Just walk by faith. The business you launch, nobody tells you that, oh, it's going to be 100% fruitful. You go into it by faith. Yeah, you go into it by faith, believing that as you put in the work, it's going to produce fruit. God is going to bless the works of your hands. Nobody walks into life. Nobody was born knowing the perfect. Oh, hi, Altry. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Happy new month. Happy new month, sweetheart. Happy new month of December. How are you doing? How are you doing? I just came here. It was the 1st of December, and I'm excited that God has made us all to see a new month. And I'm just happy. I just came here to thank everyone for the love, for the support. I wish I could hug everybody and say thank you for everyone that God has allowed me cross path with on the streets of YT. You guys have taught me a lot. I have learned a lot. I have seen true love, true support. You guys are the G's. Like, yeah, I just came to say thank you, guys. Wish you guys a Merry Christmas in advance, Happy New Year, and just talking about what plans do we all have for Christmas. And before we get into the festivity, is it a culture? Do you normally sit down, reevaluate your life, look at the year, look at how far you have come, look at the things you would have done better, then plan and lay down precepts for the next year? Or do we just go into the next year just blindly? I want to know, what do you do? Happy new month to you all. Happy new month, sweetheart. It's the 12th month of the year. Can we imagine? Wow. God has been faithful. God has been faithful. Can you imagine the amount of people who have passed away this year? The ones who are in the hospital. The ones who have lost loved ones. The ones who have maybe lost a lot in life, but we are still here. We are still here. It's not because we were too prayerful. It's not because we are too beautiful. It's because God has been faithful to us. God has been faithful to us despite it all, through it all. Through it all, He has been faithful. Through the storms of life, He has been faithful. He has been faithful. Yeah. So what are the plans? Do you guys do you sit down to plan, or do you just go maybe on the 31st night with tiredness from cooking and the festivity? You just write down, oh, my New Year resolutions. Is that what you do? Or do you take time to evaluate your life? Do you take time to say, okay, this is how I feel like that's something we should do? A lot of corporations, a lot of companies, they do it. A lot of business owners do it. Before now, they have sat down to look at the year, what they did right. They have sat down to strategize what they can do better. Even as human beings, I feel like let's learn to do same. We cannot just be living our life to chance. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. The plans you have that you put in place, that you are praying about for the next year, is going to be perfect. Things will come up, opportunities will pop up. Discouragements will come, disappointments will come, but at least you have a map. At least you have an objective. At least you have something binding you through the year. You have something pushing you through the year. You have goals pushing you. Even the Bible says the vision is for an appointed time. Write it down. It says, write it down. It says, though it tarries, wait for it shall surely speak. Do we have visions? Or are we just going into life like, okay, it's a new day. Okay, it's a new, even on Whitey, do you have a vision? Do you have a purpose? Do you have a target? Even on Whitey, I remember last week, I had a target. I was like, I wanted my bananas to reach 200. I don't have up to 200 bananas. I wanted to reach 200. I think on Friday, it got to 200. Oh my God. We all know how Whitey does it. Before I knew it, 5 had gone out. Before I knew another 5 had gone out, I was like, what's happening here? That was me praying. I'm like, oh my God. But God being faithful. By the time it was Monday, It was like 215. I was like, thank God, at least. So sometimes it's good to work with vision, not because you want to put stress on yourself, but because at least you want to have that encouragement. You want to have that thing pushing you. You want to have that drive. You want to have that drive pushing you. I always believe that if you don't have a vision, then people will feed you in their own vision. It's just like you standing in a bus stop. If you don't have a direction, you just see a friend going to the market, then she just call you, oh Mirabel, come on, let's go. You follow them. By the time you get to the market, you see another person call you, oh Mirabel, come on, let's go. You follow them. But if you have your own plan, if you know where you're going to, you have your vision, there is a very low rate, or there is a very low likelihood for someone to derail you, for even the enemy to distract you. Because the Bible said the enemy has come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. But if you have vision, you have purpose. Look at Jesus Christ in the Bible, the book of Matthew. The Bible says the enemy came to tempt him. This was after Jesus Christ had prayed. He had fasted for 40 days, 40 nights. The devil came to tempt Jesus. But because he knew why he was on earth, he knew his purpose. He did not fall for the deception of the enemy. He kept his focus. So if we don't have visions, how do you want to keep your focus when you don't have vision? You don't have something that you are looking up to. You don't have something that you're waking every day up to grind. So that was my question. You guys tell me, let's chit chat. Do you have, when you're getting to the new year, what do you do to help you set a new pace for your new year? Do you just walk into the new year saying that, okay, let me just walk into it? Or do you have a vision? Do you sit down to evaluate the year that just went by, where you went short, the things you would have done better? Do you re-strategize? That's my question. And if you do, how do you do it? How do you do it? I want to know. How do you do it? Let's learn. Let's learn. I want to know, do we re-strategize for the new year? Some people even do it monthly. Some people do it by quarterly. Do we? Please share. Give thumbs up. Let others connect so that we can connect with each other. We can grow. We can learn. Yeah. If you're able to share, please invite people so that we can connect with people. We can grow. We can learn. Yep. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's connect with people. Let's share and connect with some people. Sometimes when we are many of us, we learn a lot. People come in and they share their experiences, even not just about life, but even on YT. I have learned a lot from people's LS. So let's share so that other people can come in. We can learn from them how to, maybe even how to re-strategize. Maybe somebody wants to share what can we do better, because I for one, I feel like I'm still struggling on YT street. What do you guys think we can do better even on this street of YT for this month, for next year, so that we all can be of great support to each other, which we all can grow. We all can we can achieve our goals, because I've learned from many SL that YT is not a one-person thing. It's a community thing. It's a support thing. So what can we do as a community here on YT to grow better? Because sometimes it can really be frustrating, honestly. Sometimes you feel like, oh, when I go to this person's SL, I meet the same people. When I go to this person's SL, I meet the same people. When I go to this person's SL, it feels like we are the same people on the same street, which is okay. But now, if you feel like, okay, we have all shared our bananas, we are all a community, we're all a family, what else can we do to grow, to leave that place of like, okay, it's like we are stagnant, it's like we are turning around in the same circle? What can we do on YT Street so that even as a community, even after we have given each other bananas, what can we do to grow each other? What can we do to support each other? How can we move ahead better? Yeah, that's something we should look at. Because if not so, we will still be turning around on the same street with the same people. and you look very frustrating that, oh, everywhere I go, I am meeting the same people. I am not seeing new people to connect with. Oh, my counts are not right, or they're not growing. The numbers are not growing. But what can we do to better grow? What can we do as a community to better support each other? Because a lot of people, maybe they just need 100, they just need 50, just need like maybe 500 WH for them to get to your goal. And as a community, we can do it, but how can we do it as a community? How can we support better? Some of the things we should be looking at. Some of the things we should be looking at, because sometimes it can be really frustrating. How can we support each other better on this YT? Let's share. And I was on, I think I was on Kiki's SL, and she was talking about now how people are asking for a lot of money to be able to support others, like money. I was like, wow. Because I feel like if we don't form a community, right, and we don't have a strategy on how to support each other to grow, people who have grown, they will be taking advantage of those who are still struggling. They'll be taking advantage, they'll be extorting and exploring those who are novice, who don't know better, which is not supposed to be the case. There are many ways to make money on YT, especially if you have developed your house, you have grown. There are brand deals, there are a lot of things. Rather than exploring somebody who is just starting, who doesn't even have their own, because the person that Kiki was talking about, that she paid, I think 30,000 naira for somebody to just create her a YT house. 30,000. She said this woman is a single mother. She doesn't even have her own to eat. But somebody on YT is asking this lady to pay 30,000 naira just to create. I don't mean support, to grow, to create. After the person created the YT, the person asks now money to help the person grow. Abba, there are many people in Africa who want to be on this street, who want to grow. They don't even have the money. They don't even have the money. How do you explain a single mom who is struggling in Nigeria, as hard as these times are? 30,000 naira. But I feel like we can shut all those things off and give people room to grow and learn. If we really build a strong community, what do you guys think? How can we support each other better on YT? Come this new month, come the new year, what can we do better? What are some of the things that you have seen on this YT street that you think that as a community we can amend, we can do better, so that it can be advantageous for all of us? Yep. What are some of the things? What are some of the things? I'm gonna put the link down there if anybody wants to join today and just share. Let's talk. Let's talk. What are some of the things that we think we can do on YT Street as we are planning and looking into this new month and 2022? YT is some people's business. It's a brand. It's a business. Some people are really working hard to grow it, right? So as they are evaluating their lives, their financial lives, their spiritual life, they're also evaluating their YT life, how far they have come on YT. It's like you own a business. It's like you own a business. After 3 months, you want to look at your business. Are we making profit? Are we growing? Are we having new customers? What can we do more? What kind of advertisement can we do more to grow the business? Some people, that's some people are treating that's how some people are treating your YT house. And if that's the case, so how can we grow as a people? What can we do better on this YT street as a people? Me, I'm all in to learn. Maybe there's something that I'm not doing, or there's something that somebody is not doing that others are doing that could be beneficial. We all learn, right? Nobody was born with the full knowledge of how YT works. We came somewhere and we learned. So it was good for us to share. What do you guys think? How can we do better on YT? How can we be stronger as a community? How can we push each other better on YT? I know sometimes some people look at it as it's a one man's thing. They're interested in is for their personal growth, their personal growth, their personal growth. It's important. But as I've learned in most LS, that you grow by you grow by lifting others. So if that's the case on YT, we have to grow by lifting others. What can we do? How can we do this better so that everybody feels the love, everybody is equally lifted? Because I've also realized that even on YT, right? I remember, was it last year or last 2 years, where Nigerian, I think YouTubers in Port Harcourt, they were saying that there is no unity, there is no cooperation. They were complaining. And they feel like there are a lot of cliques. People have cliques that they only want to work or they only want to support your friends. They don't want to support strangers. It was a hot topic. I remember it was a viral and hot topic on YT. I think that was last year, 2020. Yeah. So I feel like, okay, some people also feel that same way on this YT street. So what can we do better as people on YT to support each other? Because that's what I hear when I go on every SL, that we grow by lifting others, we grow by showing love, we grow by supporting others. So how can we do this more better? It's a new month. We are almost walking into a new year. What are other strategies that you guys think that we can do on YT to be able to uplift each other better so that we all can succeed, we all can grow, we all can learn? What are some of the things that you guys think that we can do? That's what I used to talk about today. We're here to talk about the streets of YT. We're here to talk about contentment. We're here to talk about strategizing. How do we strategize? How do we sit and look back like, okay, this is what has been happening on the street. I feel like if we do it this way, it's going to be more better. We all are going to succeed. Yeah. Me, I'm going to start. I feel like the first place that I have witnessed, I'm very new on this YT street. I'm very new on the YT street, but I feel like if we all can be honest to ourselves and believe that we grow by lifting others, if we all can do the love and the support properly, like if you visit somebody, do it well, at least 4 minutes, or sometimes a whole video. Sometimes if you're even in your house, hi Josie, thanks for still being here. Sometimes you're even in your house, you remember somebody, you're like, oh, I just saw Sister Audrey post a new video. You go watch. Even when it's not like you're connecting with the person on SL. You're in your house. You just want to watch your cooking. You just remember somebody and like, oh, I saw this person post a new video. Let me go watch. Sometimes those things, those support and the love you give in secret, you feel like nobody's watching. God is watching. And that's how God will uplift you too as you show love to others. Because last week I was telling Live of Dolly that I lost a number of hi kitchen. Hi, how are you? Welcome to today's live. Happy new month, sweetheart. Happy new month. Happy new month. So we are talking about what are some of the things that we think we can do better. It's a new month. We're almost in a new year. For some of us who have been on YT Street, what are some of the things that, oh, thank you so much for the thumbs up, sweetheart. Thank you so much. What are some of the things that we can do better? Because I feel like sometimes it feels like we are meeting the same people. If you go to every SL, thank you, sweetheart. If you go to every SL, it's like you're seeing the same people that you already have. You go to every SLC, it's like you're seeing the same people that you already have, right? Sometimes it can be frustrating. But okay, now we have each other in our houses. It means we have a community. How can we now, as a people, have each other? What can we do to support each other better? What can we do to show more love apart from dropping the bananas, apart from having each other? Because there's no essence if I have you, Sister Aya Kitchen, and then I just have you. That's just one thing I've given you, right? But there's more that I could do to support you. There's more that you could do to support me. I have connected with someone and that has not even watched my I have connected with someone and that has not even watched my video for once, but I still watch her video. Thank you, Sister Josie. Thank you so much. God bless you. That's some of the things we should be doing, honestly. Because sometimes it is, we don't see what people do for us. Sometimes we don't see. I'll give an example. Sometimes I'll remember somebody. Like, let me be honest. Like Sister Autry. I saw her, but I never watched her video. One fine day, I was at work. I was alone at work in the office. I thought of her. I'm like, oh, I've seen this sister. She came on my life, but I have not visited her. I thought of her. I went on her page. Trust me, I watched more than one video. But I never came to tell her. I never came to say, oh, look at what I've done. You have to do it back for me. And I know, just like God laid her on my heart, God is also laying my name on somebody's heart. You get. So I feel like it's not just the bananas we drop, or it's not just even the 4 minutes when we come to SL. But what do we do in our extra time? How do we go extra mile to support, to love others? I really want to know, what do you guys think we can do better on this street? On this street. You are very correct. Hi, Mommy Fade. Hi. Happy new month. Happy new month. Good evening, everyone here. Happy new month. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. How are you? How are you? How are you? And I think Rose too is one person who has been talking a lot about the support and the love on Whitey Street. Hi Rose, happy new month. Happy new month to all of you. Sorry, some of you guys are already maybe on the second day of the new month. Now it's 9:30 my time, and it's the 1st of December. That's why my own excitement is coming now. Some of you have already been excited for a long time, depending on your time and your zone. But yeah, so hi Rosie. Rosie, we're talking about the fact that, right, it's a new month. We're almost walking into the new year, right? And most often when we're walking into the new year or the new month, we as individuals, companies, brands, we sit down to evaluate. We sit down to look at how far we have gone. We sit down to re-strategize. We sit down to see where we have fallen. We sit down to look at our fears, what we can do better. And my question to us today is that, okay, we are all on Whitey, we are all content creators, we are all here to grow. And I am new on the Whitey street. Not like new on Whitey, on the street, because I've been on Whitey for almost a year, but I never knew of the streets, the love, the SL, all these issues, right? I am just new here. But looking at it, how can we support each other? Because I was saying that sometimes it looks like every SL you go to, you see the same people. You are not seeing new people. You are not getting more bananas. You are not growing with your WH. But we have each other. So yes, now we have each other. We are in each other's house. What can we do? What do you guys think we can do to support each other, that we might all succeed, we might all grow? What can we do? Just say hello, beautiful Mama Rose. Charlie. So what can we do? Let's share. What can we do? I left the link on this live. If anybody wants to join, and let's talk. What can we do to be able to uplift each other better? What can we do to be able to show love better? What can we do? Because everywhere I go to, all I hear is we grow by lifting each other. We grow by supporting each other. So yes, that 4 minutes, that one day you watch that one video, the banana you gave and the thumbs up you gave, what else can you do? Because that one is good, but that one will not take us to where we want to get to. You get. It will not take us to where we want to get to. So what else can we do to be able to grow? Even after having each other in our homes, giving the bananas, what else can we do? How can we form a strong community where we are uplifting each other? Where if they say, okay, it's roasted, I think a lot of people are getting to know about SS gradually. I just discovered it's a couple of months ago. Yeah, that's I didn't know too. Somebody just told me. Honestly, I didn't know too, and that's how I got into it. And I'm seeing the love keep Comment, beautiful people. Yes, when we fail, you should keep coming. Please share if you can. Let people come in so that we can connect and we can talk about this and see how we can do better. Because even me, I don't know, right? It's by coming on SL and people talking about it that I knew that okay, this is the proper way to show love. This is the proper way to extend. This is the proper way to do things. And sometimes we do them, it can be really frustrating. You do them, you feel like people are not seeing you, or you feel like people are not appreciating you. But trust me, there are some days when you don't even do anything, and the good things you have done, they run back to you. People just come to you. You wake up one day and you just have like 20 new people. You don't know where they came from. Maybe because they saw something, somebody's SL you shared, or somebody's video you shared, or something you did for somebody, and they admire the goodness you did for that person, and they came to you because they have seen your heart from your action. Somebody say, okay, somebody is trying to join. Let me add the person. Hold on. Oh my God. Yep. Rosie is here. Rosie. Hi, beautiful Rosie. Rose, let me confess, right? Let me confess to you. The first time I saw you and I really admire you wasn't on SL Street or YT Street. I think somebody shared your video, and that was I think I've told you this before. That was a video you're talking about how young YouTubers should grow on YT. I sat there, I listened to the video, everything you said, and for me, it was really encouraging to see somebody who is a big, who doesn't have like millions or thousands of people in her house, being able to be open to that. You're the first person, honest, that I really learned a lot from that video. That was how I met you. It wasn't on SL Street. Honestly. Yeah. So I know you are so big on that. You have some wisdom, some God-given wisdom. So Rosie, share. Tell us, girl. Tell us. Rosie, the floor is yours. What do you think? We're listening. I'm gonna read some comment while Rosie comes on. Just say for some people don't even know what it is. What's the important? What is the important? Them having some people don't even know how important it is to have a community. Some people don't even know how important it is. Some people don't even know that sharing, supporting, liking, it reflects on you. Oh, we lost Rosie. Rosie, please come back and give us some wisdom. Well, I always say I think a lot of people are getting to I've read that one. So people don't know. Honestly, I came across a lot of people from other people sharing. I came across a lot of beautiful people from other people sharing and seeing how they also share, right? I really admire how they also share. And sometimes I'm like, I can't wait to hit 500. I will share everybody shareable. Honestly, sometimes I get into people's life. I don't have them. I get into their life because somebody that I have shared that life, and that's how I just bump into that life. You get, and then I first start by. It gives me an impression. It gives me an image of the person who shared. I'm like, wow, this person is really a nice person to be able to share. Hi, love on kids. Hi, thanks for the thumbs up. I'm grateful. I'm going to call back. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Rosie said she's going to call back. So the lines are open. I just said, let's talk about it. Hi, love and kids. Happy new month. So it's a new month and we are about to get into a new year. So I was talking about the fact that most of us here, we are creators on YT. What can we do better to be able to support each other? Because everywhere we go, we have heard that we grow on YT Street by lifting each other. And I said of recent, sometimes it feels stagnant, it feels frustrating that every SL that you go to, you meet the same people that you already have, you get. So sometimes it's very it feels like you're not growing. But as long as we have had each other, you feel like, oh, I have you. Love and kids, I have you. Rosie, I have you. It's not just having each other. What can we do now that we have each other? We have each other. What can we do to uplift each other? Love, just say happy new month. Rosie, we are hearing you. Take the floor. Take the floor. Take the floor. Take the floor. Rosie, are you there? Yeah, so love and kids, a happy new month to you all beautiful souls. Yep. So the lines are open. I just posted a link. What can we do? We have been on White Street. What's the things that you think we can do to be able to help each other better so that we all can grow, we all can succeed? I made mention of the first one. I said, I feel like it's not just about the 4 minutes and the banana dropping. I feel like sometimes if you're in your home, sometimes somebody, you think of somebody, just go to your house, watch them, put your video on and just watch while you're cooking. Watch one or two, laugh. Some of them are funny, laugh about it. Just support, because trust me, as God is laying that person to your heart and you're supporting that person in your own way, God is also laying somebody's heart. God is also laying somebody's heart. Some of us, we have woken up one day and we see 10 new people in our house without you hustling on Whitey Street to get them. They just came. You don't know how they came. They came. Oh, Royce, my network is bad. Oh, sorry, sweetie. I feel like crying now. Sorry, sweetheart. I understand. So what can we do? Now we have each other. We are all friends. We all have each other. Is it just you just, okay, I have you. What way can I really impact you? I won't call in again so I don't disrupt this. It's okay, Rosie. Thank you. I was excited to hear from you, sweetheart. But leave comments. I'm going to definitely read your comments and we all can learn. Please, anybody let's talk about this issue. How can we have each other now? So how can we support each other better? How can we do it? It's a new month. We don't want to go into the new year in the same way, in the same cycle. Just having, it's like you're staying with people in the house, but you feel lonely. Does that make sense? It's like you're staying with people in the house, but you guys are just bypassing. Nobody's talking to each other. That's how it feels. I don't know about you, but that's how it feels to say, okay, you have these people in your house, 300. Hi, Afro Max family, my Cameroon sister. Hi. Oh my God. I'm doing great. Happy new month. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Look at my Cameroon sister. Afro Max family, thanks for coming. I am so grateful and honored. Thank you, sweetheart. So we're talking about the White Street. Afro Max, tell us, what do you think that we can do better as a people, as a community to grow? It's not just having each other. So when we have each other, for us not to feel like we are in the same house, we are family, but we feel lonely, we feel that disconnect. How can we support each other so that we all succeed? One thing I do is try to put on the bell notification when I show love to a house. That's what I want to. That's very true. So that you are notified when those people post video or they are live. That's true, and you come in to support in your own way. That's so true, Rosie. Whenever I see notification, I always try to support. God bless your heart. God really bless your heart. Where's the link? Oh, okay. Let me post it again. Let's talk about this thing. It's a new month. It's a new year. I feel like we shouldn't go into the new year in the same way. Let's read my comment. Oh, where's your comment, sweetheart? Okay, it says Love and Kiss says it's all about building a community, and we should always turn on the bell so we get the notification when they upload or on air. That's true. That's true. That's so true. Rose said, Charlie, I got notified about your live because I turned on the bell. Thank you so much. That's something we can really do. That's true. That's true. That's really true. The bell is important. Honestly, I for the longest time I didn't know the importance of the bell. To be very honest, you guys give me a minute. For the longest time, I didn't know the importance of the bell, but I got to realize that for me to be able to hop into people's house and support, I need to turn on the bell so that I am aware of when they are on or when they post something new. That's really true. Oh, I tried to put somebody was trying to come on. I tried to connect them. What happened? Please, if you're the one, please can you come back on? Let's talk about it. Okay. Josie. Hi, Josie. Hi, beautiful Josie. Hi. Hi.
Hello, Mendo.
Yes, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know, some people, they are just on the YT for the banana. I think most of them don't even know they have to get up to some watch hours before they can be monetized or something like that. So when someone connects with you, even the bell will be on, you post a video, they will get notification, but they will not watch you. They will never watch you. I don't know. Me, in fact, I'm very busy person right now because of this YT I've involved myself into. I have children. I mean, I have to take care of my family, and I try my possible best to watch everyone. You know what I do now? Even all the spoil phone in my house now is working because I want to show love to everyone. What pains me is when someone upload a video and I don't watch it. When I see the person on LS or maybe somewhere, I feel guilty. I feel guilty for not watching the person. Me, if I only have the time and I didn't watch the person, I feel guilty. And sometimes if I own someone and I see the person on LS, I will not even comment. I will not even greet anybody. I will just go back and go and connect with the person before I'll come and greet, because I don't want someone to tell me you are owing me. It's been 2 weeks or 1 week and you've not returned. I hate that thing.
Yeah.
For me, I try my possible best to help everybody to watch. I know it. That's the reason why we connected with the person. So why will you connect with me and I post video and you don't watch it? So what is the essence of connecting with the person? I don't even understand. Or maybe they have their own reason for doing that. Or what I'm saying is not the truth.
No, I feel like, right, just like you said, right? I feel like most people are into the numbers and they forget the bigger picture of the WH. You get
Yeah.
most people are into the numbers, they forget that, and that's why some people always feel like even the 4 minutes, they won't even do the basic 4 minutes. They'll do 1 minute and then they just collect the banana because they know you will return, right? But they forget that it has an impact on you, your house, and it has an impact on them. You get, because I don't know how true it is. Because people say those bananas you lost is because of those things like that. I just said I'm new here. I don't know how true it is. But if that's the case, people have tried it and that's what is working. Then if you want to do it. I remember even yesterday on a live of Dolly's SL, somebody was saying that if you are not going to give me the 4 minutes above, don't go to my house. That's how bad it has
Yeah.
gotten. You
Yeah.
see how people are like, for me, I really felt because the people have probably lost some people, or they are not seeing the love that they are giving out. You get, and they don't want you to, like, okay, don't approach me if you're going to be a hypocrite. Don't, yeah, I don't want, let me have 5 people who are family, who are
Yeah.
community. No, they got my back, I got your back. Than having a bunch of people who are just shadows. Okay. I feel like that's the issue. People are greedy. Some people are forgetful, and I feel like also some people is greed. Some people is greed. They feel like they just want to collect, collect. They don't want to give back. But I always feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you always get the energy you put out, the love you put out, is always what you get. There is no,
Some people, they will connect with you, all right. You post
yeah. Because
you
at the end of
you
the
post.
We are
You
listening to
post
you.
the video and they will not even watch up to 4 minutes. Even your normal video, you post about 8 minutes video. Where are you rushing to? You want to support the person. The person has posted a video about 8 minutes, and you said I have to watch up to I want to watch 2 minutes, or what is the essence of helping? You are not helping the person. You are not supporting me. That's what I see. If you watch 2 minutes video, somebody posts 4 minutes video and you watch 2 minutes, that's not support. It doesn't show love.
Yeah. Afro Mix says exactly. It's important to watch each other's video and not just connect or drop and leave. It's very important to watch. Hi Vicky, great. Hi sweetheart. How are you? Happy new month. It's very important. It's very important. I think I was even talking to Love and Kids this day. I was telling her that I want to get a new phone because all I have now is my laptop and this phone I'm using. I want to get a new phone so that I can be able to watch a lot of people and really connect. Somebody like Afro Mix. When the first day I met her, I watched one of her video, her Thanksgiving video. One night I do night shift. I just came up from work. I'm doing this live. One night I was at work. I thought of her and I went back to her house. I watched how she met with her husband. I watched a lot of. It was fun. At least that's the entertainment, right? Because I don't really watch Nigerian things. I don't do Netflix.
Yes.
So if I'm bored or if I need company, I will think of somebody and I'll go to their house and I'll watch something. It was fun just hearing your story.
Because of this white I've involved myself. Now I don't really watch the big YouTubers because I feel like we are upcoming. So why won't I support my sister?
Yeah.
Why will I go and give my love to somebody who have already built his or her career or his or her fame? So nowadays I don't really I used to watch them. But now I don't really watch these big YouTubers. Once in a while, then I'll go and watch them. So why do you want to build community? And you don't want to show support to someone? Some also have community, they will never share you. You even tell them, oh, please share me, please share me. I don't know why. No, can someone tell me, sharing someone on his or her community, does it affect something? I don't know, maybe it affects their content or something like that. I don't know much about that place. If somebody can really explain.
I don't know much, but it's for me, right? When I see people share, for me, it just shows me your heart. I have, like I said before, I have gotten into a lot of people's SL that I didn't even know them, but because maybe Rosie shared, I have Rosie shared. I saw that I got into those people's life. It just showed me the kind of person that Rosie is. You get. Sometimes our actions, the things we do, is a replica of what is in our heart, who we are as people. I don't know if it reduces, but also I also talked to somebody. The person was I felt like the person was ashamed to. The person said she cannot do SL. She doesn't want to share because other YouTubers who are friends, they according to her they grew organically without doing SL, without being on YT. So she feels like if she shares, they are gonna see her sharing, or if she does SL, they are gonna see her doing SL, and they are gonna think that she's doing sub to sub.
That's her opinion.
So you get it. So people have this kind of, but then she comes behind, and then she's like, "Oh, connect with me. I'll connect back to you. Connect with me, and I'll return back to you." So in my mind, I'm like, it's not all about just connecting. It's about building that community where we can uplift each other. Where they say, okay, if Rosie is looking for 100 to hit the mark, we all go there. We support. If it is ours, we say, okay, Rosie, how many do you have? What are you looking for to hit the mark? Well, how can we help?
But I believe some people have connected with us who are not content creators, because I don't really think all those who watch our videos are content creators. I don't really think so.
They are not.
Because I have family members back home who watch my videos, they will never comment. But when we talk on phone, they will tell me everything, what is going on, what I'm doing. So it's not all. I don't know what they really think about this. I don't know.
No, I feel like for me, right? I feel like it's the mentality for me. I feel like it's the mentality because just like you said, right? Not everybody on our channel are content creators. But let's be honest, if we who are still growing, right? If people have to watch our 10 minutes video, right? How many people we need to watch those 10 minutes video for us to hit the mark? You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's where now your content creator community comes in handy. You get. Let me read
Yeah.
some of the comments. Let's see how. What they say. That's why I need support so I can start sharing soon. See, Rosie, the way I'm planning to share. Let me just reach there. Afro Mixed Family say very true. I have attended a lot of live streams that were shared by other people. I am connected to. That's so true. Yes, it's all about building a supportive community indeed. That's what we need, honestly. Because as much as you have family members, friends, people who are not content creator as your as on your in your house, they will not understand the back work. They will not understand the pressure behind the whole YT. Many of my family members, they look at YT and be like, remember, what are you gaining? You're taking this thing so serious. What are you gaining on this thing? Even when you tell some of them to subscribe, they won't because they don't understand the gymnastic behind you begging them. But a content creator understands. They feel your struggle. And I feel like they're in a better place. We're in a better place to support each other because we know the back work. Does that even make sense? A neutral man will not understand.
Hmm.
A lot of people who watch my videos, but they are not content creators. That's true neither. Oh, true, mommy. Did I call your name? Well, how are you? I did not get notification. I'm late. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. You're here. We are still talking about this issue. I many will come to your house, go straight to your comment section, comment without watching your video, neither dropping any banana, and come back to you, say done in full. What a wicked word. I'm telling you, this is real talk. It is real talk. Let's talk about this issue honestly. Rose says someone shared my video 2 days ago and I wasn't connected to her. She said someone she's connected to shared me and she liked the video and shared me too. I had to go watch her video and connect to her. Like, look at Rose, you see what I'm talking about? Because you are a sharer, you are a giver, you create good content. People share you and you share people. You see how it has a ripple effect. There's a way that your love will spread and bring love to you. I know I was on somebody else, and the person was talking about this same issue, was talking about the fact that her friends that she's schoolmates with, she's begging them to support her, they're refusing to support her. But when they have issues in her community, like in her school community, they want her to support financially. I told her, I'm like, do you know what? Do what you have to do. If you're your ex-student community and your friend lost your dad or lost somebody, you're supposed to contribute money, contribute. Do what you're supposed to do. Spread love in this life. There is a way that God will bring you help from strange places. And that's what Rosie just said. If you spread love, I tell people, me, I believe in God. And the Bible says that give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, shaking, put together, shall men give unto your bosom. If you don't believe in God, believe in karma. Believe in the fact that whatever energy you put out there is what you will receive. If you're a scammer, you are crooked in your ways, people will dupe you too. People will dupe you. Look at the story in the Bible of Esau and Jacob. Jacob felt that he had taken his brother's birthright. He felt he was dubious. When he went to get married, his father-in-law duped him for 7 good years. That's what happens. What goes around comes around. So the energy we put out, this energy we will receive. Alpha Max says, very true. People don't understand the effort and hard work you put in creating this content. They don't. Rose says she wasn't connected to me and she shared me. I was grateful. That's so true. That's what we're talking about, right? The energy you put, the love you put out there, God will bring you help, bring you people from strange places. We just need to learn to be very helpful. Because let's share this live stream right now. Some people can benefit from this topic. That's true. Thank you, Afro. Thank you so much. I don't even share yet, though. I have not gotten to share numbers. Yes, that's the importance of community tab. God bless you. Thank you, true Mommy. Rosie, we will get there. We'll get there, Rose. Ha, we'll get there. Ah, God is not man. Rose will get there. I am not, yeah, I am not even sharing. I haven't got to that place of sharing either way, but like, I always say you reap what you sow. It may not be where you sowed, but you must reap your good deed. It might not be from where you, that's true, sweetheart. We grow by supporting one another. That's true love and kids. Share done. Oh, thank you, Ayan Kitchen. God bless you. Thank you, sweetheart. Afoma said, I just shared this live stream. Thank you so much, my community too. Let's go farm, give it, and we shall be given unto you. Thank you. Oh, Antonio Connor. Susan sent me over. Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, so much. Aya Kitchen said, I just shared. Thank you, sweetie. God bless you all. God bless you all. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. This is what we're talking about. Let's learn to share. Please, anybody else want to come up? Tell us. We're talking about what's up, Victorious. I'm here, sweetheart. I'm here. It's a new month. Happy new month. Happy new month. And we are almost in the new year. So we're talking about us who have been on YT Street. What do you think we can do better and form a stronger community and grow by lifting others? How can we grow? How can we grow by lifting others? And I know last week I was talking to somebody, also a content creator. We saw somebody, honestly, we saw somebody's house that really grew over time. The person grew over time. We're excited for the person. And we're wondering, like, wow, how did these people do it? And not going behind the person, not out of envy or out of bitterness. We reached out to the person. We're like, oh, we see what you're doing. We see your effort. We see how it's really bearing fruit. What have you done different? You get, what do you think you have done different that has yielded you this fruit that is bringing all this harvest? And the person gave a very cheeky kind of answer, and Mama was like, oh wow, you get, like the person gave a very snobby kind of answer, and I just smiled. I'm like, well, it's not the same God that we also. We'll get there. The Bible says there's time and season for everything. It can be your turn today. I'm happy for you, but definitely it's going to be my own turn tomorrow. But it's just some of the things that we can share, we can learn. YT is nobody's personal house or it's nobody's personal property. It's as big as the world. We all have a space in YT. I always tell people, I'm like, just like the stars, as billions as they have where they anchor in the sky. We all have a space, a very successful space in YT. So we don't need to be envious. You don't need to be envious. You don't need to hide away. You don't need to feel like, oh, you have arrived, and then every other person who is still trying to climb the ladder, you're looking down at them, because remember, you were once where those people were. You were once, maybe somebody shared something with you that made you shift, that made you grow. Why can't you share? Don't worry, we want proper family, not fake friends. That's the one we're talking about. That's what we are talking about. Honestly, it's the new month, it's a new year. Let's talk about what we can do better. How can we grow better as a strong community, lifting each other? It'll be easy for every one of us if we have to look out for each other. If we have to say, okay, it is Love and Kids' turn. Maybe she needs 100 or 50 WH to hit a milestone, and we all decide to join hands to support her. And then we turn to another person, we'll be like, okay, Antonio, where are you at? What do you need? How can we come in as a community to support? How can we come in as a community to support? There are some people, honestly, there's some big YouTubers. I really, really admire them. I really admire their love, their support. Like when I look at them, I'm like, wow. And these people have gone far because of the love that they have. Love and Kids was, some people will not even want to share the app they use for editing, for thumbnails. All of us will be okay, my dear. I'll be app. Hey, wonderful tip. App which is free. Even if you're paying for it, it's not the person paying for. Up. Wow. This well. God is our combined strength. God is our combined strength, honestly. You guys get like what this girl called they call themselves the billionaire gang. They are Nigerians. Hi. One of them, her sister is Adeze. No, it's not. No, her friend is Adeze. I've forgotten this girl's name. If you see the love and the support they have for each other, one of her sisters, all of them are in your family, they're on Whitey. One of her sisters came on Whitey, not up to 1 week. She hit the mark. She got the code. Nello, Nello, Adeze, Sandra's reality. I admire their love. I admire their support. These people are there for one another. Hey, when I look at them, I'm like, this is what is called support. When I look at, I really admire them. I think now they are calling themselves the billionaire gang. When I look at them, I really admire. I'm not admiring them for the place of envy. I admire their unity. I think even Nello and Adeze, they opened a second channel together. How many of us can do that? They open a second. Some people are like, no, I want to have my own second channel by myself. They had to open a second channel together. I was like, wow. And they have grown that channel because they have brought in the communities from your individual channel into that combined channel. That combined channel has grown, and they are both benefiting from that channel. Antonio said, check out my house. Yeah, it's Nello. This is Nello. Nello and the, like, when I look at those people, like, I really admire their unity. Even when we look at when Sandra Reality, she was still starting and she was going through the whole emotions of sharing her story. Her friend was there. She was the one even taking the videos. She was the one like, okay, it's okay. If you feel emotional, let's take a break. Drink some water, encouraging her. Her friend is Nello's sister. Like, these people go out of their way. I was like, wow. I really just admire them. Like, I really do admire your unity. How can we be that kind of people? How can we look at how all of them are winning? They are winning big time. Even Sandra's younger sister, Sandra's younger sister got into Whitey this year, a couple of months ago. Not up to 3 months. Pap, she hit the goal because she had people around her who supported her. Vicky, great. Did I miss anything? No, Vicky, we're talking on the topic of how can we as a community, how can we as people who have each other? Vicky, I have you, you have me, probably you have Love and Kids, you have Josie's Corner, you have all these people. And every SL you go to, it's like you meet the same people. Yeah, as much as we have each other, what else can we do? How can we form a strong community to uplift each other, to promote each other, to encourage each other? It's not just having you. Me, I have you, you have me. We are looking at ourselves. You are looking at me, I'm looking at you. We are not going anywhere. We are just there. How can we form a strong community? From those ladies, those ladies have really shown me the power of community. There are not many. Look at Nello and your circle. Sandra Reality and your circle. There are not many, but they are doing great things. There are not many. Is Nello, Sandra, Sandra's younger sister who just came, Nello's sister who also just came, and there maybe there are like 6 of them, 6 to 7, but look at how they are doing great things because of unity. I do support by sharing. Thanks, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you. By sharing, that's another way of supporting. What do you do? What do you do when you are just gonna say we small YouTubers can't go that because of greediness? My sister. And I was just saying that, please, if you're home, you are bored, you feel like entertaining yourself, just remember somebody in your house, somebody who has been there, somebody that you see who is always sharing. Remember that person and just go to their house. If you're home, maybe you're cooking or you are arranging things in your house, you just feel like you want that voice or music or something playing. Even at work, I feel like at these days at work, they have realized that my phone is always playing something. and explain people. I think of people. And sometimes all of us, we have a lot of great content that can entertain us. I've learned new food. I've seen different things. I'm not really a big eater. I've seen people enjoying mukbang. For the longest time, I did not understand what this mukbang thing was all about. I just saw people just eating. I was just like, this one can eat. That was what it was in my mind. I would just admire the appetite. But it's afterward I understood that there is a meaning, or there is something behind the mukbang thing, and that's why it's going viral. But I watched. Let's support each other in your spare time, please. Remember somebody in your house. Go to your house, support them, watch, leave a comment, like. If their content was interesting, you share. And as you do so, I feel like God will also be laying you in somebody's heart somewhere, and the person will be doing that to you. And the person will be doing that to you. The first day I went on a live of Dolly's LL. She literally, as she was like, she literally watched one of my full video live, and she was asking me questions. I just loved her. Me, I want to be able to do. I was telling somebody I want to get a second phone, so that if I'm live, I can be going to or doing something or being playing somebody else's, using all my gadgets to just support people. That's how far I want to go, just to support people, because I feel like as I'm doing, other people are doing it for me. Yeah, let's support, please. Don't just support because you feel like those people owe you to support back in return. Support because you feel like as you're doing it, you believe that somebody else will be doing it for you somewhere. Okay, after me say I have a video premiere in 20 minutes, my dear sister. I'll be leaving 15 minutes from here. I'll be back. Okay, sweetheart. I'll definitely, please, if anybody is here, you have time, I don't mind you going to Afro Max family to watch her premiere. I will definitely watch when I'm out of here. If I had my second phone, I would have watched while I'm here, but I don't have. The only gadget I have is my laptop and my phone. And my laptop, I'm using it now to do something. So I will definitely, very true. In our spare time, we should remember to go to someone's house and watch their video. Yes, let's do it, please. After I don't have you, I'll connect with you on your premiere. Thank you, Vicky. Great. I'm so glad. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. She will definitely return. This is what I'm doing now. Yep. Oh, look at my somebody. Cost rep. Hey, look at cost rep. Hey, people, if you don't have cost rep there, let me tell you guys what they told me about this guy. They say, follow who ain't no roads. Please grab him. Hey. Grab him. Oh. I'm not saying it 3 times. Grab cost rep, like it's not. Is like grab him. Grab him. Cost rep, thanks for coming. I'm grateful. Thanks for coming. Look at who is in my house. Let me tell you guys. I'm telling you because he's not. He says it. Cost rep is somebody that he said his 6 years YouTube channel was brought down by YouTube, and he took 2 months to hit the mark. After people rejected him, people that he had helped, that felt like he was a community that he had supported, they refused to support him in that time of need. A few people supported him, and he is very open to sharing his story. He's very open to sharing how he hit the mark in 2 months. So if you don't have him, grab him. When he's in his SL, go there, ask him questions, he will answer you. Last week I was in his SL. I asked him all the questions that some people will not answer you, but he was open to tell me the way it is. So please, if you don't have cost rep, grab. Hey, grab, oh, grab. When I heard about him, I removed my shoes. I ran after him and I grabbed. I ran. For somebody to hit the mark in 2 months after YT brought down his 6 years channel, it's not biscuit now. The person must know something that we all don't know. Host, I'm not coming no down. Because I'm not coming no down. I'm not coming no down. Give respect to who is due. Forget it. Because we're talking about something. Now you're here, please. Let me invite you. Don't come and just show your face. Show your face, I beg. Come and tell us. We are here. We want to hear. Come on, tell us. So concept, we're talking about how can we, right? That's the link. Please join. Tell us something. How can we, in this whitey street, form a strong community? How can we help each other grow? You have been on this for a long time. You have seen growth. You have fallen. You have woken. You have risen back. How? What do you think from your experience? I'm out, oh, but no problem. Oh, it's okay. I'm out, but no problem. How can you, or what do you think that we can do as a people to be able to grow together? We all succeed on this white history. What is a genuine way that you think that? What do you think? Tell us. I want to hear. What do you think we can do? Because it's not just enough of having. Please give me a few minutes. Don't worry. Take your time. It's not just enough of having each other in our space. It's like, okay, we are these 100 people or 200 people in a house, but we are lonely. All right, Concept. He says he will call soon. Please, people, don't go. Wait for Concept to come. Ask your questions. They say, follow who way no roads. Hey, he's coming on. Please prepare your mind. Ask your questions. He will be open to answer you, guys. Yeah, ask me so that me too I can learn, because it's not all the questions that I have. Ask so that I can learn. So he's coming. Say he's gonna come on soon. Yeah. So what can we do to better support each other, to better grow as a people? That's what we're talking about today. That's what we're looking at today, because New Year is coming. He said, oh, don't hide me. Oh, I'll forget. Forget. Give respect to who is due. Concept. Forget. Because New Year is coming. I feel like we should not go into the New Year with this same mentality, with this same mindset. We'll still find ourselves in circles. We'll still find ourselves going through, still struggling on this street. I'm listening to him now. Okay. So what can we do better? How can we actually genuinely support? Me, I've said it, when I'm supporting people, I support with my full chest. Sometimes when I'm supporting, I have that, the devil will talk to me, right? Oh, you are here watching somebody's full video. Meanwhile, when I go on my analysis, it shows that my WH is low, because the average duration of watch for me is low. The last time I checked, it was 3-point-something minutes. And we all know it's low. And that's why they say you should watch like 4 minutes, because those things are kept on record, on YT, on your analysis. So sometimes when I'm supporting somebody, that thought comes to my mind. The enemy tries to put that thought in my mind, but in my mind, I'm like, nope, I'm going to do it. Not because people don't do it back to me. Not because mine is low. That is going to stop me from doing it to people. I do it my full chest. When I go to people's house, God is my winner. I always try to do the whole video. Sometimes it's 7 minutes, it's 10 minutes. I just do it. I just do it. Sometimes we should not just do things, because I know sometimes the analysis can be very discouraging, and you can feel bad that you are giving up out there so much, but you are not receiving as much as you're giving out. Sometimes you can feel bad about that, but keep giving, just keep doing the work. In due time, you reap. If we do not faint, we'll surely reap. Just keep doing the work. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. So the link is there. Anybody that wants to come up, tell us on your walk on YT Street, what have you seen that you think if we improve on as a community, we're going to be stronger, we're going to succeed more, we're going to be better? What have you seen? Last week was hard. Last week I lost like 15 bananas, like pop on the line. I was like, okay, this is it. I was just looking at it, I was smiling. But if there's one thing that I don't allow it, and I think I learned that from course rep. He made mention of something. He said, don't allow the negativities, the falls on YT Street to discourage you. He said when he lost his 6 years channel, he told himself that, oh, he was just going to take a break of YT for like a week before creating a new channel. He said, but somebody encouraged him that, why are you waiting a week? Somebody told him, go ahead today, create a new one. We are going to support you. And that's how they gingered him. And that same day, even in the midst of that pain, you know what it means? 6 years already monetized. full-blown matured house was just brought down in the twinkle of an eye. You get. He says, if you have not lost up to 120 banana, you are okay. I'm doing well. Wow. Cosweb, seriously? 120. Hey, Jesus. So what if we have up to 120? You want to lose 120? It means we're just starting back from zero now. Wow. Wow. And then the second thing I want to ask, right, since we are here, I know I asked Cosweb this question. Okay, we're all content creators. We go to people's house. We have seen how things are playing. Do you guys think that hiding your sock is advantageous to you as a content creator or leaving it open? What do you, because I've seen a lot of people who, he said, I have lost 50 in a day. Mine was 15 last week. Water almost came off of my eye. But I was like, no, about this whitey street is not going to give me depression. It's not going to, I'm not going to allow it play on my mental health. Forget. That's what I told myself. I said, I'm not going to allow whitey play on my mental health. I'm not going to be sad because of whitey. Yeah, I just made up my mind. I refuse to be sad or I refuse to be mad because you cannot trace it. You don't know what happened. It just disappeared. It was 15. It just went like, yeah. And I was like 100 and something. And my prayer was that I should reach 200 before the end of last week. Friday. As you reached 200, I was about to say, God, thank you. I reached my dream goals for the week. Before I blink my eye, 15 disappeared. I was like, what happened here? He said, host, you have to hustle for banana. Yeah, we have to. We really have to, right? It's very important. It's very important. But I'm also saying that as much as we hustle for bananas, right? People always say that it's easy to get bananas. You get. But the most difficult part is the WH. There are people who have gotten the bananas, who have hit the line for the bananas, but now their WH is very low. And those who went to even give them bananas, they did not even watch up to the 4 minutes. You get. So now some people have the bananas, but they don't have the WHO. Some people have the WHO, they don't have the bananas. But I heard that it's easy if you have the WHO and then you're hustling not just for bananas. That one, it will be easy for you to attain. But if you have the bananas and then you have to hustle for WH, that one is the more difficult one. But my question is, how can we support each other that we both grow in all the areas? Because it would take us supporting each other for us to be able to grow in all the areas. Vicky Grace said, Cosweb, I don't want to remember those days. I quarrel well because of bananas. My sisters, these streets are wild. The streets are wild, honestly. It is wild. Sometimes some people are owing me. I will say, oh, please, check, are you owing me? I'll say, check, Cosweb is here. You see? You see somebody.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you well.
Can you hear me? The network.
We can hear you.
Stop shouting now. Calm down. I'm outside. Stop shouting, please. Can you hear me, guys? Good evening, everybody.
We're not coming down. We're not coming down.
Hello. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, we can hear
anybody
you.
Hear me?
We can hear you, Cosweb.
But can you hear me, please? That's what I'm out, and the rain is falling. Can you hear me at least?
Yes.
So in life, there are bound to be the good ones and the bad ones. But I always tell people, try and be among those people that will make a difference, even if it's a small one. Just giving that your best, giving that shot, make that little difference, create that little scenario so that somebody can learn from you. I always say, I'm not trying to
Oh, he's outside and it's rainy. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's gonna come back. Yes, Auntie Meme, we can hear him more. Vicky Grace. Vicky Grace said, I nearly cried when I lost more than. Oh, let me see. Okay. Ooh. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Hey. Close, I don't know what I did though. Yeah, we lost him. He's gonna come back. Vicky Grace said, I nearly cried when I lost more than 70 in one day. When I was when I newly started on YT. Ha! Me, it was 15. Water almost came on my eye. Vicky 70. Hey, God, oh. At least now hearing you guys' story, right? It gives me courage that at least my scenario is not the worst. You get that's the whole essence of like at least let's talk about these things. Because somebody will have high blood, somebody will cry here. Oh. Wow, 70. Sister of God. Oh wow. Jesus. I can imagine. That's a whole week of hustling to make up 70 bananas. Then in one day you just lost them like that. Hey, God have mercy on us on this street too. Have mercy on us. It is well. But Vicky, my question is, why do you think that we those things? Why do you think we lost those bananas? Do you think there is any reason? From your observation, what do you think is the reason why? Because I am new here on this street, I don't really know. So some people say, oh, it's because when people don't wash up to 4 minutes. What do you, from your own point of view, what do you think is the reason why these things happen? And do you think we can prevent them from happening? People, what's the reason? Why do we lose these bananas? Is it something we are doing wrong, or is it just a whitey thing? And is there a way that we can prevent it? Vicky Grace, sometimes they don't unveil. Thank God you're
Yes.
back.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me, host?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yes.
Cosplay. We can hear
Yes.
you.
Like I was saying, I'm out. Sorry, and the rain is falling. I can't go more than where I am now. Like I was saying before, there's something in life I normally tell people. I normally tell people to be on the positive side and always do what is right, no matter how small. Okay. And the YT street is a very very difficult one, and we can't deny the fact that we have the good ones and the bad ones too. So what we need to do this coming year is to come with an open mind for everybody. Try to be open with everybody, even yourself as a person. You need to be open to yourself. You need to tell yourself the bitter truth. There are betrayers here, but don't look at the negative side. Look at the positive side. What can I do to change a particular scenario at a particular time? And you know that I'm not trying to blow my trumpet, but in terms of YouTube, this dispensation, at least I've created a name. It wasn't by my power, it was by the zeal and the will of God and the strength I had, the positive vibe I had in me that made me push. So if you can have this spirit of pushing,
Oh, oh wow. I know he's out. I really appreciate him coming despite the rain, the cold, to support and to just share. Vicky Grace, sometimes they don't come back to watch. Oh wow. True mime say yes. Vicky said Whitey sees this person don't like the channel. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm learning something new. Jesus. Wow. Hmm. Wow. So I feel like that's the more reason why this live today, right, is saying that we should not just connect for the bananas. Let's connect for the community. Let's connect that, okay, we are building a community that will be able to uplift each other, if that's the case. Because honestly, I feel like I'll prefer to have 50 people who I said a community. This is sisterhood. This is community where we are lifting each other. Than to have a bunch of people that they will not watch, then Whitey will still remove. So why don't, now I see reason why somebody said, if you're not gonna stay or watch, don't give me bananas. Somebody said it yesterday. Oh wow! Somebody said it yesterday on the live of the list channel, and the person was like, if you will not watch or you will not stay, don't go to my house. It didn't make sense for me. It felt like it was so harsh. Okay, Vicky. It felt like it was so harsh, right? But now, seeing what you guys are saying, it makes me understand why the person was saying what they were saying. Wow. Hey, God, oh, this is real. This is real. Wow. Please, since we have this knowledge now, it just gives us more room to be really able to support each other, to be really able to hold each other. Whitey is hot. Because when I say Whitey is hot. Brother is hot. It's not even, it's hot. Sometimes I feel the heat. And I'm like, nobody told us this when we came on Whitey. Honestly, we just felt like Whitey was just creating content and people will like, people will come, then you just bam, just grow. Nobody told us this hotness that course is talking about. Whitey is really hot. Yeah, you honestly, I just felt like, okay, because you're comfortable with the camera, you like video editing, you like creating content. That's all what White is all about. But now I'm getting to learn that there is more behind this than the eyes can meet. When you are watching, you just see the glamour. You see people growing. You see people creating impact in your platform, but you don't see the hustle background. You don't see the hotness of the streets behind. That's true. I'm telling you, Chumami, no point if you don't like, or if you don't want to stay, if you don't want to connect, no points, truly. And it's so bad that it's mostly, those things happen mostly with content creators. We all know the hustle. We all know how hard it is. Then it's heartbreaking when you want to connect with somebody and you don't want to stay, you don't want to support. That's what you are looking for. If that's what you're looking for, then give what you are looking for. Believing that as you give what you're looking for, you will receive it. Hi, Kiki. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Kiki. Kiki, you see, you gave me an advice. I followed with my my two knees, and today Cosrub is in my house. Can you imagine? Kiki was the one who said it in her channel. She said, if you know what is good for you, if you know, follow Cosrub, follow who know roads. That day I removed my shoes, I had in my hand, and I ran behind Cosrub. And today here we are. Kiki, thank you so much for all you do. Oh, thank you for sharing, Kiki. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for the love, Kiki. Thank you for all you do on Whitey Street. People might not acknowledge you, but I am one person that you have really. Oh, thank you, Cosrev. Thank you so much. I'm one person that you have really, your openness have really taught me a lot on this Whitey Street. Honestly, I remember the first live I came, you talked about Whitey, the struggles behind Whitey. And Cosrep was a co-host, and then I got to hear a lot from you guys who have been on the street for a long time, and I learned, and I followed advice. You said follow who know road, so grab Cosrep, and I did. I can't hear you, host. My phone is bad. Oh, sweetie, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Cosrep, I thought you said you're gonna buy Kiki a new phone. What happened? Let me disturb Cosweb. Now, Cosweb, you say you're going to buy Kiki a new phone. That's what you said. He said, Kiki, go buy phone. Cause said, Kiki, go buy phone. Cause no, you said you're gonna buy Kiki a new phone. Kiki is your man now, your party. That's not the support. Show your sister love, cause keep coming in, guys. Thank you, Kiki. I'm grateful. Hi, Auntie Mabel. Hi, thanks for coming on my live again today. I am honored.
Thank
I
you.
am
Thank you.
honored. Look at how smiling, cheek to cheek. Look at I'm really smiling.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. I'm still at work. I'm in the UK, and although I'm currently working from home, but you know how it is in our job,
Yeah,
Mirabel, that it's about report writing and replying to thousands of emails that never finish.
I'm
So
telling
yeah,
you,
I've been
phone calls, following up with this person. Oh, where are
yeah.
you at with this thing? I know, I know.
Although it's 5:30, officially I'll finish, but I'm just trying to finish up a few things, urgent stuff. But I've been playing your live streaming on the background. I was
Mhm.
able to listen to everything you were saying, but in between phone calls and meetings, I was chipping in. So, but
Mhm.
what I just want to say, at least I've been on Whitey Street now for over a year. So there are key basic things. And then that young man that came on to speak, I really like all of you that are on this platform today. I'm going to try as much as possible to connect with you or so and do it properly. Because one thing I think we should learn on this white history, as everything has a lot of Africans and a lot of people from my country, Nigeria in particular, there's always this when everybody is now seeing YouTube as the new thing where we have to make it, and some people come into this thing with a big mindset of making money, and they don't know that for every 1,000, for every one successful one, Woody Meyer or all the other big people they are seeing that have over 10,000, 20, 50, 60. If you look that back to their history, if you listen to them properly, it wasn't built in a day. They
Mhm.
work so hard to get to where they are now. Some people just want to get it quick, quick, quick. And those quick thing we're trying to do, it's not sustainable. Many people will fall by the wayside. That's why you see some people will have 5,000 subscribers and they'll be having under 100 views. Why is that? So yeah, so you really have to. I think many of us should come in here with a passion and something you're really passionate about. That's actually why I love you. The first time I came on your channel, it's not because I want to blow your trumpet. You have to find people you actually like their personality. It's not just because some people just say what they want you to hear. That's not what I'm saying it. And when I see the conversation going on, even that young man that came on, I can see you are genuine people. We
Yeah.
want to form genuine connection and genuine friendship and want to make a difference. Even if it's something in our community, we want to bring something on whitey that we meet people, if it's just serving one or two people,
Yeah.
you're there. But some people are just here for the purpose of making money. And if you come with that mindset, you're not going to last on YouTube on YT. So yeah, the basic thing I want to try and correct why YT, why they take those bananas is because they if you by the time you get monetized, there's more that come to your back office to educate you. There's what they call, even when you are not monetized, they'll be looking at your back office. I'm sure those creators tips that come up here and there, I think they must be there. I
Mhm.
can't remember whether they were there before I got monetized, but there's what they call sub for sub. They don't like it. If a non-content creator come on your YouTube channel, they are likely to watch you for a few minutes before if they don't like your content, they just click away. So for
Mhm.
somebody to subscribe organically, they definitely will like something about you. Some people will even watch you several times. I watch a lot of your videos. I do it sometimes. There are times I'm watching people from one video to go to the next. By the next time I look, I realize I've actually not subscribed to this person's channel. I say, oh my goodness, this is so unfair. But if they were not content creator, they won't even think like that. They could watch you for a long time and not subscribe.
Yeah.
So for a non-content creator to subscribe to your channel, they know that majority of them, they are not your family members, they like your content. So that for the content creators, there's what they call sub for sub, and they have actually used. I've been to one of the trainings, YouTube trainings for content creators, and they actually said the sub for sub, they don't like it at all. And this is why people have started saying when you visit their house, you should wait 24 hours before they visit your one. But that is not even enough, like you have been saying. People should genuinely watch. Okay, how can you go to on somebody's platform You haven't even watched up to, maybe the ad is still playing. You're already clicking like. What are you liking? You haven't seen any of this person's profile. Is it just the face, the pretty face, or just the thumbnail you like? Then the next second, you're not even watching. Probably you didn't even watch the ad to the end, or you maybe watch 1 minute and you just leave comment. But genuinely, if you really want to support somebody, by the time you actually finish watching the ad, you watch a couple of minutes and you actually start leaving genuine comment. If, for example, the person's introduction, you actually like it, whether you type, well, no matter how fast you type, if you're not just leaving one simple line to say, oh, beautiful video, oh, wonderful video, if you're genuinely connected, yeah, if you're genuinely, sorry, because of the delay in communication, sorry, you were saying something.
Some people just say, thanks for sharing. Great content.
Yeah. So if you're genuinely connecting with the person, engaging, by the time you actually finish typing a meaningful, you have to reflect before you actually type. So before you actually finish typing 1 or 2 sentences, genuinely engaging the content, 5 minutes is gone into that video. To be honest with you, when I visit somebody, even when people visit me, I tell them, some people have been very hostile. They visit you 24 hours, you haven't responded. They're already challenging you on another LS and say, oh, you didn't return yesterday. People like us work very long hours. So sometimes late in the evening, that I will have time to look in there. If I have 10 people visit me in a day, for me to respond to all of them might not be possible. And I genuinely will not respond to even your comment because until I go to your house, because it's easier. Because when you go to the back office, you click comment, you see all the comment you haven't responded yet. So I look at the video that person viewed. I'll go into that video instead of me trying to type you, because sometimes you type people, they don't come up. So instead of me trying to type the person's name, I will go into the video where I see they left that comment. I will click on their picture and it will take me straight to their house. I will scroll down to your phone, I'll go to the video list. I'll scroll down to your videos and actually see something that I genuinely like. We have to be honest. It's not every content on somebody's page you will like. We are human beings. So I look at the content that the video actually like and take time to watch that video and really engage in with that video before I will finally click the like button, before I then click the subscribe and put the notification bell on. You know, that is how I did with you when I now saw your LS. And when I go to people's LS, even like I'm at work today, I just click on your LS. If what you are saying on LS is just sub for sub, you go to some people LS, it's all come and connect, let's grow. Like you were talking something very important, although I couldn't really engage with it, but I know that when I have time, I can go back in there and go and look at what you're talking about. I know it's good for us to grow. YouTube is not only about growing, it's also about adding value.
The knowledge,
Yeah, we need to add some value, no matter how small. Even if it's just how to cook, make spaghetti you are doing, you have to make sure that you are not just replicating what you've seen 1,001 people ways of cooking spaghetti. You are adding something else that will make it different, you know? So I think that is just the thing. And moreover, like what the other young man said, people like you, just be patient. And even if it's only 5, I have made so many lovely friends on this YouTube street. I have made so many lovely friends. So if it's just that genuine friend, look at now, I have people all over the world, US, Canada, that we now have WhatsApp. We have exchanged WhatsApp numbers. You go on people's DM, we exchange WhatsApp. You can put your telephone number on the screen here, and we contact each other. We actually talk to each other. The next time I'm ever in Canada, I have a lot of people I'm going to see. I'm in Germany, I have people I want to see. So, and from there, you find people of the same mindset. So let's not worry too much about the bananas. They will come eventually. If you're adding value, you will grow. Okay. So I think that's what I want to say. And also, the sub for sub there was a question you asked, putting on.
Well, I think it was the removing of the sub, and why do we think they remove? And is there something you can do to prevent? Maybe there's something you're doing that is not proper. That's why they are removing. Is there something that you can do to prevent it? I like a novice, right? There's sometimes that you just do things because people are doing it and you don't know how negatively it impacts your house. So that was what I was asking.
what I try to do to limit it now, I try to limit going to LS, because I just find some people just go to LS just to collect bananas. So I only, and when I go to and somebody else that I generally like their content, I'll make it clear that I want genuine friendship. So please, if you know you haven't got time to genuinely connect with me, I don't no, I just say I want genuine friendship. I know the other lady who said, you put it bluntly. I think that's what all of us should be saying now.
She was so
It's good. It's good.
I
think we all have to be blunt. I'm going to borrow that leave. I used to put in a very subtle British style, say, oh, please, I want genuine friendship. So, and that is one. So I think we have to be making it clear we want genuine friendship, and just make sure. And some people, if you really like the person's comment, you always come back to the person's house. There are a lot of notification bell understandably we cannot watch everybody's video that when the notification bell comes up. So if it's once in a while, Saturday when it's my downtime, or Saturday morning, I try to go back and catch up on a few videos. Then the other thing I wanted to say here is about displaying your subscribers count. Yeah, because I was struggling the first year, because I started my channel during the pandemic, and it got to a few months into it, a lot was going on at workload, and the lockdown was getting too much. So I took some months where I hardly posted a video. But eventually in April this year, I attended Diana Kwame. I don't know if you know Diana Kwame. A dynamic young Nigerian lady that I like her personality anyway from the beginning.
Her energy. Oh my God.
So we went to her master class. Her master class was very good. It was exceptional. And she actually took time to review some people's channel during the lesson, during the master class. And one of the things she said about leaving out your subscription, your numbers, your count, was that how will you go into a shop where there's no advert? For example, she said, we should see it as a business. So, but if you really sure of what you're doing, why are you hiding the count? So some people still feel when it's very low, they don't feel comfortable enough to hide it. I hid mine initially when I started. No, after a few months into it, when it was not growing as much as I wanted, I hid it. Then I went on Google, and more than about 90% of the response people were saying they don't subscribe when you hide it. They just feel you should be transparent. So you Google, do your own research and make your own informed decision. That's what I will say. But that's what she said to us. So I always leave my own, So, but sometimes people actually, when they see it's very low, they actually look at it and say, this person is doing more than the hard work. This person's channel should deserve more subscriber counts. They actually, because of that, subscribe to your channel. So, but do what you're comfortable with. Some people I've spoken to, I have some friends I know or met on YouTube on White Street who said, it makes them feel depressed when they look at the count and they don't like it because it's too low. But everybody do what is good for them. That's what I would just say. There's no one size fits all, as in many other things. But someone who is as a mentor, she might be young, but that was what she told us to try and
I think for me, originally I didn't really care. For the longest time I had my channel, it was always open. But when I came on White Street, somebody was like, I heard when they close it, it grows. So I'm like, okay, honestly, it took me a while for me. It took me like a month or two for me to even hide it, you get. I'm like, okay, it was just one of those things where it wasn't because I was uncomfortable. It was just one of those, okay, let me try. Because the person said, because they hide it, they see the growth in it. So I'm like, okay. It's that kind of try and error things. Sometimes in White Street, you're just trying things that people are saying. So that's what I did. And I think when I went on Course Rep's house, I asked him, because I also heard somebody say, no, keep it open. I think it was Deaconess Bless case, say, keep it open, that people will connect to you when they see that you are young and growing.
That's right.
Keep it open.
That's what Diana said, yes.
She said it. Then I asked Course Rep, so Course Rep said keep it open. But that was last week. I've been so busy. Even to close it, I didn't even know how to close it. I had to Google and YouTube it, how to close it. So now is the time for me to go back and Google and YouTube how to open it. I don't know how to open it. I don't know how to open it. I want to.
before you open it, also check. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Hi to Carol. Hi, sweetheart. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. She said exactly. Keep it open. Okay, I'm learning. Carol said true. Hi to hi, sweetheart. Thanks for coming. Cosweb said be doing your things and going. Thank you. Thank you so much for the encouragement. This is one of the questions that I want us to ask and talk about. So that people like you, people like who have been, will get informed, if will get good information, and yeah, we'll be able to be properly informed and make informed decisions, not just going by the crowds.
Yeah.
It took me time to hide it, and I had to Google to hide it. So now the problem is the time. It's only today I've had time. I have to sit now, also Google on how to open it, because I've been very comfortable, honestly. I'm one person that I am not. The numbers don't really frighten me, but just because the person said it when they hit theirs, they saw it growing. So I was like, okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy to do that.
Okay then. All right. Let me just. I think I've said enough now. So I think
so
to repeat people on your channel all the time. I just like your personality anyway. So yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm telling you a virtual hug. I'm telling you a virtual hug. Thank you.
All right then. Bye now. Bye.
Bye. Have a great day, and let your December be great.
You too.
Let it be great. Let it be great. Thank you. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? So we're talking about Whitey Street, how to grow, and we're asking questions. If you have any question, ask. We have a lot of people here who are very knowledgeable, who have been on the streets for a long time, who can give us good information that can help us be able to make informed decisions when it comes to growth, when it comes to you, not just. Sometimes I feel like sometimes we are enduring, we are struggling on youth on the street. Meanwhile, this thing is meant for entertainment, it's meant for fun, it's meant to enjoy. But sometimes I feel like the pressure of getting same year host, the pressure of getting the numbers, it muzzles out the joy of Whitey from our lives. You are going to bed, your mind only thinking the numbers. You wake up and one banana has dropped or Whitey have cut one. Your BP climbs. Like the whole day you are just in this emotionally struggling mood, which like literally sometimes it feels like Whitey is what is controlling your life. This week, somebody even noticed I wasn't so much on Whitey this week. I just like, what is it say? What is it? Someone will come and kill their savior because of Whitey. I took time off. Honestly, I watched people's SL. I was on other people's SL, but I wasn't commenting as much. I was just watching to support them with the time. I wasn't really like doing too much connection. Oh, I want to connect. I wasn't the number thing. I didn't really carry it on my head. Like, I just like, what is it? Let me breathe. I have a life outside Whitey. I have a life outside Whitey. What is it? People not come and get higher blood pressure because of Whitey. We are in this world, but we should not allow the things of this world to be the one controlling our life. It doesn't matter how it's going. So I'm happy for this conversation. Anybody who wants to come on and share what do you think we can do better, ask questions. I feel like a lot of people here who are knowledgeable. I said it, Cosrep has been on this journey for more than 7 years. He had a 6-year channel that Whitey brought down. And in the space of 2 months, this guy from scratch, he picked up himself back and he hit the mark. And I feel like for somebody like that, there is so much he can share. He has seen, nobody has seen it all, but he has been on both spectrum. He has risen, he has fallen, he has met people his way, people have rejected. He has seen a lot on Whitey. So if you have questions, share. If you don't have Cosweb, grab him. And then if you go to him, he's very open to answer you, especially when he's on SL. Feel free. He always puts his link that you can join and ask questions, and he's really open. He has a very open mind when it comes to things. And I'm so grateful because sometimes people come to Whitey and the journey, the hurdles, the storms, the ups and downs on Whitey Street. No, we all know, even in the most beautiful countries that we are living, America, Canada, as smooth as the streets are, some still have potholes. We move, hosts, we move. We really move. Some still have potholes. Some still have gutters. Winter, people still flip. People still fall on the road. These things happen in every journey. But they say follow way no road. As we are open to asking questions and learning, and I feel like the more important part is the learning the positivity. Look at what Auntie Mabel said. If you hear course rep talk, he always tell you that apart from those hurdles, those storms, those holes, those disappointment, those numbers falling, look at the positive side. Hang on to people who have positive energy. Believe that there are still a few people who are out there watching out for you, who can root for you, who can support you, and that should keep you going. And Baba Course Web said something that if you have to look at the negativity, you go nowhere. That's what he told me, and it's true. If we have to look at the negativity, if we have to be, if we are going somewhere and anywhere, wherever we get to, and a dog barks and we have to stand, pick a stone and shoot that dog, we'll never get to where we are going to because there will always be dogs on our way backing. But sometimes you just have to close your ears to it and stay focused. Be on the positive side, be open-minded. Corsweb said, Auntie Mabel said, Corsweb, I'll visit your house in due course and do the needful. Thank you so much, Auntie Mabel. Corsweb said, ask me any questions. Yes, questions, please, ask. If Corsweb doesn't have answers, at least he will take you around the route, or he can direct somebody that have gone through what you're going through that can be able to help you or talk to you about that thing. Abel, you Auntie Abel, Corsweb said you are welcome. Funny host, follow who no road. Follow who no road. Oh. Follow who no roads. Follow who no roads. Very true. Focus. We move. Is to stay focused. Is to stay focused. Do, and maybe I said, do you. Do what you can do. Don't do what everybody is doing. Yes, learn from your pattern. But the creativity in white is the fact that you can switch things. You can add Maggi salt to make it different. You can even look at when we look at fashion nowadays, we look at the creativity behind fashion styling. Most of the fashion clothes we are wearing today, they existed before, but somebody just took a pattern that once existed and then switched it, added something to it, and then made it your own. They existed before. Even the Bible said nothing is new under the sun. Whatever you're going through on your YT journey, that's what I encourage myself. I feel like somebody has gone through it. People have gone through. Your case is not the worst. Sometimes if you are looking at your number is giving you a palpitation, your heart is beating. You see people who are below you, just like you see people who are above you. So be contented on where you are, stay focused, meet the right people, connect with the right people, like Auntie Mabel said, and like Corsweb said, be open, ask questions. There is no foolish question. Yeah, ask questions. The ones that make sense, though, the ones that don't make sense, though, I ask. And I'm grateful for we all. I'm really grateful. Corsweb, I'm grateful for your love. You are my G. You are my brother from another mother. Auntie Mabel, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everybody. True, Mami, I'm glad I came across you. Thanks, sis. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I thank you for your contribution. Thank you for the things you have said. We all learn. We all learn every day. And that's the whole essence of, I feel like that's the whole essence of LS. For me, you get, so people can do it to connect. As much as we do it to connect, right? It's very important to do it to connect. But I feel like the learning part, the knowledge we get is what is going to sustain us. Even the Bible says, in all you're getting, get knowledge and understanding. Sometimes the knowledge is very important because the knowledge that will help us walk in these streets. Because even when you're a novice, sometimes sometimes I go to people SL and they are speaking one. We know LT has language. LT streets, like every street in the world have language. They are speaking one language, and I'm like, what does this mean? Even us, they don't know what is ninja. I've heard about ninja, I don't know what is ninja. But I asked somebody, what does this mean? The person was like, oh, don't worry, I can't explain to you here on SL. I'm going to contact you behind and I explain to you. So it's that knowledge that we get, right, that we will be able to navigate this street. Because it's like if you go to I remember when I went to Nigeria the first time. I'm from Cameroon. When I went to Nigeria the first time, there is language in the street. There is a way you carry yourself. There is a way you behave to show that you belong. If you behave like a novice, you are just there. Those guys in the streets of Lagos, they will sieve you off. Things will disappear from your body. You get. So sometimes it's the knowledge. Just like I said, I want to go to this native. Oh, health wise, thank you for coming. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? You can't talk about that on SL. Yeah, somebody told me that you can't talk about it because I asked, somebody was like, oh, Mirabel, do you have ninjas? I'm like, what are ninjas? And they said, up to today, the person has even contacted me. The person said, oh, we're going to explain to you behind. We can't talk about it here on SL. So I was like, okay. So I feel like all these things, getting the information is good. It will help us build more. It will help us do things better because that was my essence of this SL today. My question was, okay, we're in a new month. We're about to get into a new year. Sometimes it feels like every SL we go, we meet the same people. It's like we are turning around the same. It's like we're the children of Israel going around the same mountain, around and around. What is the way forward as a community? I have you. Health-wise, you probably have me. You probably have a lot of people who are on this SL. But now that we have each other, what is the power? What is the unity? What is the essence of what's having each other? How can we use that power of unity and push each other to your best potential? How can we? Cosweb say have a premiere in an hour. Time host. Yeah, we're leaving soon, Cosweb. Very soon I'm gonna leave here too. There are a lot of I want to watch your premiere. And I think I have Afro Max family. She was here, she had a premiere. I think her premiere is running. I want to get a new phone so that I can be able to watch people and do a lot of things on SL Street because I have just my phone on my laptop. I can be able to support. Oh, Afro Max, she's back. She's back. Yeah, I'm leaving soon, so I really want to go watch her premiere. I'll come on Cosweb's premiere, support as many people as I can too in my own little way. So that's what we're talking about today. Health-wise, thank you for coming, sweetheart. What do you think? If you have been on SL on YT Street, what do you think as a community we can do better? We have Auntie Mabel who shared her own experience and she shared what she thinks that we can do. And then she talked about, I asked the question, is it okay, what do they think or what do anyone think about hiding your shop or leaving it open? And she shared something which was very beneficial and I've heard before. It was just a confirmation for me. I have visited up to 20 people today. Oh, wow. You see Coswell. As if anybody, if you don't have Coswell, grab. He is the G. He is the G. G for general. G for support. G for people. G for the nation. G for everything you can put. Give in your best. That's true. That's true. I also learned, I remember I learned when I just came on SL, I learned, I'm a very introvert person. I learned that that's one thing I quickly learned, that you give out what you want to attract. As people see you in their own house, people see you sharing, people see you commenting, people see you involving with, engaging with them. That's how they're going to engage with you too. That's one thing I quickly learned on YT Street. So let's not just be passive. Let's not hide behind or just stay in our one corner and feel like people will find us. No. Go out there. YT is a social network. So let's socialize. Let's be there for people and people will be there for you. It's just like in Africa, we grew up in the communal continent in Africa. The more you go for people's occasion, if somebody has born house, you go attend. Somebody lost their father, you attend. When it's your turn, people will come. But if you are doing, oh, this rich man life, when people have occasions, you just send money and you don't go. When it's your turn to, they will just send your own money to and they will not come. And they will say, oh, look at that rich man. He lost his mom, but there were nobody was there. There was food, but nobody was there to eat because he wasn't interacting with people. Sometimes it's not the money you have, it's the relationship that you develop with people that will bring you to your next level in life. It's the relationship. Yeah. How do I say yes? We just need to keep supporting each other. We really need to. Please, Auntie Mabel said it. I do it in your spare time when you're looking for entertainment. Just go to your house, look at somebody who just joined your house, or look at somebody who likes sharing, or who is in your house, or somebody that God lays in your heart. Just look at that person while you're cooking, you're cleaning. Look for and go through your content. Look at what is entertaining to you. What you like. Me, I like to hear. Me, I like people's love story. I like to hear how people met. So if I go to your channel and you have a video like that, or how I met my husband, how we met, trust me, I'm gonna watch it because I just love to hear people's love story. I like Esther because I have met a lot of friends. Thank you. It is very important. It is very important. We meet a lot of people. Me, I've learned a lot on this SL and YT streets. I've met fabulous people, people with genuine hearts. Have I met people who are not genuine? Yes, but I choose to thank God for the ones I have met who are genuine. I choose to thank God for the people and the things I have learned. Have I have I made it? Have I reached one big benchmark? No. But the wealth of knowledge I have learned, I'm grateful for. The people I have met, I'm grateful for. Sometimes we concentrate only on this whitey. But it's like Auntie Mabel said, hi, Mekito 3 TV. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Welcome to today's live. What's up? Happy new month. Happy new month, sweetheart. Happy new month. Good morning to all my peeps on the chat. Good morning, sweetie. So sometimes it's the connection you get. You will never know. Maybe it's on YT that you meet somebody that, oh, you're traveling to Europe and you want to call them or you want to talk to them to tell you how to go about it. There are a lot of things that can happen because of the relationship that we build on YT Street, not just the number, and getting monetized. That's why Cosway said, let's be open. Let's be open. Okay, Cosway, I'm grateful. I'm coming to your house, okay? I am coming to your house, but I have to drop in. Thank you, Mikito 3 TV. I'm grateful. I still await your message on IG. I will definitely, sweetheart. Cosway, I will definitely connect with you on IG. I was thinking about you yesterday, but work has been crazily busy for me. I will. I promise. I leave you go. Cosway, me, I leave you. I will stalk you everywhere. IG, WhatsApp, I forget. I told you now, I'll baba for your back. I'm hanging on your back like this. Bye. Thank you so much. We have 3 minutes to go. And I'm grateful for everyone that came on this live. I'm grateful for the world of knowledge. And I really pray that somebody learned something today. Somebody learned something today. Even if there were not millions of people here for you to connect with, at least you left here with some knowledge. You left here with something tangible that can help you on your YT journey, which is also important. It's as important as the bananas you get and some of the things that you go on SL to also get. I'm really grateful for everyone. Please, when you come to my SL, bring your questions. And I believe that God will always bring people who have walked this journey, people with knowledge and wisdom to be able to help us answer. Me, I will not answer. I am as novice on this YT street as you, but I will share if I had the same question and I asked somebody or I heard something pertaining to your question, I will share from what I have heard or from what I have experienced. And I believe that there are always people here. Like, I just love this community. I believe there are always people here with so much knowledge that they'll be able to share and help us all as we grow on YT. Yeah. I got great friends and sisters on YT, and I will forever be grateful. I started this journey. Thank you. That is so important. It is so important. Sometimes relationships will give you what money cannot give you. I tell people every day, you cannot go to the bank, withdraw all your money, come and put it on the table and talk to that money. It has never happened. It will never happen. You talk to human beings. You relate with human beings. I am grateful. I am grateful. If tomorrow, God forbid, I don't reach the mark, which is not the case, that's not our testimony in Jesus' name, but I will still be grateful. I'll be contented. I met a lot of beautiful people. I met a lot of nice people. I met a lot of people. I learned new things on your YT house. I saw new foods. Now there are a lot of places I want to visit because of what I have seen. One place I really want to visit is Jamaica. I like the Wagwan language because of what I have seen from my whitey friends and family members on whitey about Jamaica. Now, I know when I used to grow, I used to hear a lot of, oh, Jamaica is hostile. If you're going to Jamaica, you need to have somebody or friend. That's people's narrative. But now I know people, if I'm going to Jamaica, I'll be able to call. I'm like, oh, Dolly, I'm coming. Tammy, I'm coming. Where are you? How should I go about it? You get. And they'll make your experience beautiful. I'm so grateful for all of you. I just came today to say thank you guys for all the love. Yes, Nikito, I'm telling you, I'm coming to Jamaica. I am. When I'm coming, I'll let you guys know. I want to visit everybody. And one person, when I visit a place, I don't like, even if I can afford it, I don't like staying in the hotels. I want to stay with the people. I want to connect with the people. I want to enjoy the culture. I want to enjoy the lifestyle. If you're going to fishing, I want to go fishing. If you're going to the farm, I want to go to the farm. I want to, like, for me, it just, that's the experience for me. So when I'm coming, best believe I'm going to touch base with all my whitey sisters in Jamaica. Hey, we're going to eat jerk chicken. Nikito, jerk chicken, please. Write it down. Jerk chicken. Hey, hey. And I'm in Canada, but when you go, let me know. Nikito, where are you in Canada? Oh, yeah, you said it. It's true. It's true. I remember you were on my live last week. It's true. It's true. You said you're in BC. I'm coming to BC on, I'll be in BC on the 10, 9, 10, 11 of this month. I'm coming to BC 9, 10, 11 of this month. So if you want us to meet up, I don't mind meeting you up. I'm coming to BC if you're in BC. Yeah, I'll be in Surrey and I'll be in Abbotsford in BC 9, 10, 11 if I come back. We can link up. You see, we can link up. We can link up. I already booked my tickets. I'm going to be in BC 9, 10, 11 of this month. Yeah, we can link up. We can see. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Family, 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 family. Yep. Yep. Thank you guys for coming. I'm grateful. I'm going to leave you guys now. It's almost 11:15. Let me leave now, get some rest because I came back from work and I just got on this live. Let me rest now. And I pack my bag and start going back to work for the hustle. So all of you, sometimes if you see me on other people's live, I'm always at work or I'm at the move, but I try as much as possible to come in and support. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful. Okay, can we link? We will link up definitely. I'll let you know. Okay, so I'll take a screenshot now and I'll hook up with you on IG. I will hook up with you on IG. You guys stay blessed. Love you guys. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Have a blessed December. I pray that this December be the best ever we have experienced. Let's share love. Let's connect with family and just make this December count. And let's be contented. Count your blessings, December. See how far God has brought you. Be grateful. And then look at your life. Take time to really evaluate your life. Look at your life. Look at what you have achieved, what you can do better, so that we are going to 2022 with a vision, with a plan, with focus, and God is going to bless the works of our hands. He is definitely going to bless it. The fact that we are alive is because He's not done with us. God is not done with us. There are still great things. The Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what God is about to do. And I know He will do great things. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you, Chumaya. Thank you so much for your love. I am grateful. I am grateful. Chumaya, I'm going to visit you today. I don't know if I have you. Even if I have you, I'm going to visit you. I'm going to watch a lot of your videos, okay? I'm going to show you love, sweetheart. I promise. Even if when I go to work. So you guys stay blessed. Stay blessed. Bye. See you in my next live. Bye, sweetheart. Bye, everyone. Bye.